BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, I refer to my last analysis when the price was here. Within this move, exactly here, we mentioned how both different possibility. We mentioned if we want to look for buy, we should look for the breakout. We didn't have any buy setup, and as we can see, the price dropped because when the price was, I mean, when we have been looking for this, we, based on lower time frame, we mentioned any small correction, we can look for short term sell. Okay. By the way, the price dropped, and when the price was here, we didn't have any update. Anyone get the trade from there? I think no, they should move their stop loss. Sorry, move the no, they should start to manage because the way is moving is really corrective. If anyone get the sell from here, in case there is a reversal, okay. By the way, we start with higher time frame. We see how we can trade, and based on daily chart, we can see after this sharp move, this is what we get. No one see whether this the one is going to drop, give us a bigger correction, or still we are within this correction, we can look for continuation. Okay, in this case we move to forward chart. All right, as we can see for the forward chart, this one become deeper, and even if you refer to our analysis when the price was here, we mentioned we were looking for any for correction to put in relative to this, and now we want to see whether we can put this one relative to this. And even when the price was here, we point on this, we mentioned what we have here, we get the down move with the one and drop. That's why we mentioned whatever happening here may will be similar to what we have here, exactly what we get. All right. Now the thing is how deep this one can go, and we're thinking if we can put these two in relative to each other, we can get next move. Most of the charts we have similar pattern. Okay, and now this one we remove it because we don't need it. As we mentioned, the trend line can be negative. We can adjust it anytime. And now again, first of all, we need to see how deep this one can go. And as we can see right now, is correcting. Because if we get any reversal, this is what we're looking for. We wanna, we'll be interested because if we wanna put these two in relative to each other for next move with the breakout of this top. Okay, even this one still can be deeper. The reason I'm mentioning, if anyone wants to look for buy, they should get a trade setup. But based on forward chart, we have nothings. And if we move to lower time frame, okay, the first of all, if anyone wants to look for sell, I think this one still can give a one more drop, but we cannot get a really good trade setup from this unless they put the entry below this, which I don't suggest it. If this one turned to deeper correction, maybe we can look for one. If anyone wants to look for sell, but if they get from now, if they get any sell, we consider as a short term because we're more interested in the reversal as I explained based on forward chart. Still we can maintain our line here, just again is in the indicative because we want to see whether we can get the breakout. Because if we want to look for buy, still we need to look for the breakout with the correction of lag for continuation with the breakout of this top. And still we can expect to get the correction similar to any of this for one more drop. Okay, by the way, now we're looking at this, and if we put this one in relative to this, we see what we have based on indicators, based on okay, MACD, we have the divergence and as well here. Okay, that's why if we get the based on the higher time frame, if we look for buy, it can give us better opportunity. For long term, I'm talking. That's why I mentioned still we can expect this one to drop a bit more, and even still we can expect to get similar to what we have here before we get the next down move. That's why if we want to look for buy any breakout, we need to get the flag of flat, the correction before we look for trade. We cannot simply jump into the trade if we see a sharp move. Okay. By the way, we don't have any trade setup right now. The only thing is we want to see how deep it can go. And from now, any sell will be a short term. In this case, we just follow the chart. And if I see any update, I will share. Thanks.